Raiders, against their quarterbacks, against their offensive line.
Yeah, man, it was a really good matchup for us, man. That was the first time, I think, the ones that we got a chance to go against another opponent, man. And we kind of started a little slow, but as expected, man, first joint practice, getting out here, getting in the groove. But as the practice kept going on, we kept getting better and better. We ended it right there in 2 minutes. And that's what the NFL is, man, coming down to the wire and finishing the games when it matters. Yeah, man, a ton of respect for him. I love his energy. I love the way he was cheering his O-line on, cheering his team on. He's going to be a really great quarterback in this league.
What do you think about where the defense is so far?
Yeah, man, I think we picked it up right where we left off at. Everybody swarming to the ball. Of course, when we watch the tape, there's going to be room for improvement as always, but that's what practice is. That was like first time going against another opponent, first time seeing another offense in short notice. So for us to just go out there and do what we did, man, I felt the energy. We could pick it up a little bit better, but ultimately just keep growing, keep getting better, and keep playing to our standard.
How would you describe the value in that experience of going up against another opponent that's not your own team?
Yeah, it's good, man, because we've been going against our same guys since the beginning of the camp. And, just to break the ice and go against another team, to see where we are as a defense, to see where we need to improve at, that was really big for us. So when we go back and watch this tape tomorrow and see the things that we need to improve on, the precision that we need to play with, and then when we get to the game on Thursday, we execute those things.
You guys have a goal to get to the final game. What would you say, like, the process has been like this offseason to get there? And is it different, or how is it different than previous years?
Yeah, strength, physicality, and precision. Those three things right there. We've been talking about that for the last couple of weeks, man. How does your strength look? How does your physicality look? And how does your precision look? And that's what's going to get us to the big show, man. But if we just got to come out here and keep being consistent, every day showing up, being the same guy, being the same player, being the same teammate, and coming out here and executing. Rank said something really good. He was like, man, like, being a pro, you can't keep letting the coach say the same thing to you. And I think for our team, we can all take heed to that. Like, let's not keep correcting the same thing. Let's not keep having coach go over the same technique that he's been going over since the beginning of the camp. And that's one thing that we've really been trying to hold our hands on is like, man, let's get it fixed right now. So when the game comes, we already know what to expect and we can get it done because we did it a million times in practice the right way.
D'Amico said earlier that he felt like that you got everything that you want to see out of practice.
Okay, I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
D'Amico said earlier that he felt like that both sides got everything they want to see out of practice. Do you internally, with the standard that you guys have, feel like you got everything out of practice today?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. I mean, it was some good, it was some bad, and we got to clean it up. But like I said, I think for our first joint practice, man, I thought we'd look really good, man. Like I said, it's going to be a lot of stuff on tape that we have to look and get better at. But for our first time coming out as a group, coming out as a defense, man, I was really proud of the guys, man. We just got to keep, climbing that tree, keep chopping wood, and keep getting better.
You guys put a lot of pressure on the quarterbacks, you and Daniil. When you are out there and you're rushing, you know that on the other side, Crosby's doing his thing.
Yeah.
Is it kind of like a little bit of a motivation if there's another rusher like you guys
Yeah,
going out there?
it's crazy because me and Miles kind of talked about that this offseason, but obviously I have a ton of respect for Max, and Max is big bro. Me and him talk a bunch all the time, and he's been really great for me. But honestly, like, I know he's over there, but me, I was like, bro, I'm also worried about the tackles, you know what I'm saying, or who I'm going against. And we'll catch up after practice and see how it went, but a ton of respect for Max, man. He's an awesome player in this league, one of the top guys in this league. So I look up to him, man. But, when me and Daniil at the front, we always say when we get in that three-point stance, and I look down at the ball and I see Daniil over there, it just gives me so much confidence because I know I'm out there with my dog.
Now that you got a bunch of practices today as well with Logan and with Jadavian, can you see how this defense can be creative?
Yeah, man, both of those guys. I'll start with Logan first. I think he's going to unlock so much. Both of those guys are going to unlock so much for what we want to do at this front and things that we can do defensively to get a lot of guys going. Both of those guys rush really well, and I can't wait to see how we use them.
Said something interesting last week when talking about you. He said, like, difference between you when you were a rookie to now is like you now have the ability to flip a switch where you can just take over a game.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? Like, and how has that evolved over time?
Yeah, man, my confidence has been like really high, but it's not because of the check or anything like that. It's just more so because I've seen the preparation and the consistency that I've been going through all offseason and now in camp. And I've seen my pass rush grow. I've seen my run game grow. I've seen I've grown as a leader. And it just gives me so much confidence. And when I step on the practice field and I step into these games or I step into joint practice, I have that much confidence because I prepared the right way. I've trained my body the right way. I put my body in those positions to be able to go make the plays that I need to play or be in positions that my coach needs me to be in.
How pleased have you been with Caden McDonald from start of OTAs to now, especially now going up against Kelvin competition?
Man, I've been really pleased with him, man. He's grown a lot over these last couple of months, man. Got his body in good shape. His mindset's getting there, man, and he's been leaning on us big time, and he's been learning the system. He's been good, taking care of his body. So, like I said, we told him we need you. You're going to be playing a lot for us, man. And he's taking that as a challenge, and he's gotten better every single practice. Like every practice we watch, he's taking that step of becoming exactly who we need him to be on this defense.
We'll talk about the mental matrix that y'all, that what you are now. You always talk about the physical side. But talk about the mental matrix that going through a practice rep by rep, especially today going against this team.
Yeah, most definitely. Mentally, it's taking yourself to that zone. Mentally, it's taking yourself to that place where, like, you won't be denied. We have a saying, like, leave no doubt. And I think that's our mentality, man. Let's go ahead and put it on their mind right now. Let's leave no doubt about who we are as a defense, who we are as a D-line, man. Come out here with the right mentality to come out here and work. And we say every time we touch this grass, that's an opportunity to get better. So I think about it mentality. I think about mindset is, man, like, what you bring into the field, how you feeling when you come to the field. Like, you just want to be average or you want to be great. And I think everybody's been taking it like, man, we want to be great. So I think that's been our mentality.
Last two, Brandon and everything. We've heard people and coaches mention precision quite a bit this
Yeah.
offseason. Could you kind of describe to us what that looks like for you guys out there?
Man, precision is one, everybody getting lined up. Everybody getting lined up, everybody communicating, everybody being in the right position they need to be in, going over their technique, being in the right place at the right time, making sure that their technique is on point, making sure their eyes, feet, and hands are exactly where they need to be. So when the ball snaps, we know exactly what we're doing. So we just talk about precision, man. We talk about communication. We talking about getting lined up with urgency and just being where you need to be at.
Well, Coach Jamaika mentioned last week coming out of Thursday that he didn't like the energy, the brand of football that was played. Was that your message to the group as well? And how do you feel that guys reacted or came back from that this week and especially today?
Yeah, I talked to the defense after the game, and I was like, man, that wasn't our standard. You never need somebody else to get you motivated for a game. For a lot of you guys, that was your first time taking the NFL field. But, man, they responded the right way. But that's the type of guys that we have in the locker room to respond the right way, to know, like, I got to look myself in the mirror. My brother's counting on me. And it starts with the leaders on the team, just as us, because we should have better energy as well. So it's not just those guys, but all of us as a collective, man. But I thought we did a really good job of bringing the energy today and so far throughout camp.
Awesome. Thank you guys.
Appreciate it, guys.